So this is TCS's week 1 match 1 with yours truly. Enjoy. This is from the caster's point of view. This is actually the casted match. This is not from my POV. This is the casted match. So enjoy. Much better. I do apologize about the delay of the match starting. It'll start here in just a minute. So we're going to come over here and we're going to say what's up, say hello.
Well,
and,
ladies
here
and
we
gentlemen,
go.
the time has arrived for the first match of the season, and we have got two phenomenal teams in Division 2 representing tonight's first match. KJ is joined along with me, even though the entirety of that screen says otherwise. How are you doing, KJ?
Oh, yeah, I figures you don't want me to be on the screen with you. I get it. You just have a big ego about that. I'm good. I am excited to get into this first match of the new TCS season. Hey, Chris, I really don't want to waste no time. So let's just get these guys in here and let's get it.
Absolutely. I think this is going to be a very telltale sign for the season. And wouldn't you believe it, we do have a floater, Lil Rigger, not able to be present, but still the quality of the player, Yahtzee, filling in. Let's waste no time. It's game one, ladies and gentlemen. Reaper Den, he's going to take it up, finds it into the midfield. Hayes gets the beat on him. Very well played, and a quick shot towards net. Undefended, Hayes strikes first.
Hey, I like the rotations I'm seeing out of this team. I am constantly going switching between players because I have that ability as the analysis caster or commentator, as you would so lovingly put it. But what a great shot by Hayes to start this scoring off, and we weren't even 15 seconds into it, and there was almost another goal. Oh my goodness, Chris, action heating up already.
Absolutely, and there is two players that are going to prove their worth in Division 2, and that is Professor Freak and Hayes is the name. Very limited 140s in this division, and it is two of the best going up against each other. And, well, Hayes definitely showing off his ability. Atomosity, one of those other players we're looking forward to. Yahtzee, he's going to ask for Reaper to come in with some help. Hayes, he finds Adam upfield, but is shut down by Yahtzee. Reaper, he's lurking in the back. He's waiting midfield for something. Professor Freak snipes it. Adam, what a save! That was huge from the rejects.
We almost saw the same type of goal scored. Oh my god. Wow. What a save by Atomosity.
Oh, and there it is, crashing the net. Yahtzee will find it in through the back post. That pop-up so perfect from Professor Freak. Hayes not expecting it. Big E just underneath him. The perfect positioning for that to be, and it is tied up a minute 15 in, and I definitely wasn't sure how this series was gonna go, but going the distance like you predicted, KJ, might be very possible.
Yeah, and I mean, it's already starting, and that's a nice little flick by the professor. The professor putting on a clinic to be able to give, good lord, I'm gonna have to, this is gonna be hard to remember these team names.
It is a new change of pace in remembering all of these from the start again, but over time we will learn to love them, maybe even get some new ones in. Shout out Tomato Espionage. This will be a reoccurring thing that we look forward to seeing in the future, but
Tarnished, sorry.
Tarnished Warriors, Mythical Rejects, and an insane play to get them tied.
You know, even though OG does not have any points on the board, he's still playing positionally, and it's nice to see. It's nice to see that, you know, oh god, Hayes and Atomosity able to continuously push up and find themselves in good position, as that's a really good challenge right there by OG getting his first 2 points. But that's what you need. That's what we were hoping to see out of this Rejects team, is how well is Hayes and Atomosity going to be able to play around OG.
It is definitely going to be trialing. And OG Biggie, I don't believe, has any prior league experience, so this is his first match ever in a competitive environment. And it's a learning curve. It's a different level of play than ranked, and Professor Freak putting on a clinic. I mean, I called him #1 player in this division, and I think he's proving why.
Yeah, what a shot by Professor Freak. Hayes not able to get a hand up. Atomosity almost gets there, but not going to be able to make that save. And this game just going back and forth. There's still 2:27 left. So, I mean, it has a potential for anything to happen.
Oh, absolutely. That game, any game is not over until that clock hits 0. And even then, it's never safe, Big E. He's got something going here. Oh, he goes for the front post, but couldn't cut it enough. Reaper Den makes an incredible save getting that one around. And Yahtzee trying to get him out of the corner. Atomosity, great touch, but denied by Professor Freak. Hayes trying for something else, but it's Freak in the midfield to take it away. He's got his space, and low on boost are Mythical Rejects, but a good demo will buy them that much more time. Just a little bit of action in the corner, trying to find something through either team, but no one is seeming to budge right now.
Yeah, and I do like OG going for those bumps and demos, trying to be able to alleviate some of that pressure that Tarnish is putting on to the Rejects. So I think if he continues to do that, you know, I think the Rejects are just going to go ahead and own goal.
That is tragic. Getting credited for the first own goal of the season. But hey, it had to happen to someone. Atomosity, way to make your name. Definitely not the time you want to do it. They don't have too much left on the clock to make it happen. But Hayes, he's going over the top of everybody. The demo comes through. It's the OG Big E, and he's got the goal.
I love everything about this. And just looking at it positionally, it was a perfect setup. You've got two tarnished players down on the orange, and Professor Freak left in a literal 3v1 situation. Hayes able to get the carry, Atomosity with the demo, and OG Big E23 able to get his first league play goal. And being the low salary, that's gotta feel good.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's your first goal ever recorded in competitive history. And you know what? What better way of doing so, you know, being that low salary. He's coming up huge for his team when they need it most. They still got to get one more on the board, but I do believe they can do it, as this is a very heavy commit from the Warriors. And Adam, he's in the midfield. He's got a good 50, but Big E doesn't have any boost to follow through. Professor Freak the other way. The demo comes through. Hayes has the save, and he still has the space to work with it. That less than 30 seconds ago, Hayes around the side, can't get it by Reaper Den. Adam, he's going to take his shot at it, but he's going to be stuffed. I stand corrected, Hayes! He is a bully right now, but 10 seconds to go.
Oh, what a pinch. That's going to waste a whole heck of a lot of time. There's a shot that's on target, and that's going to go in, and Yahtzee getting his third goal. Yahtzee credited with the very first hat trick of the new season. Congratulations to him, and Tarnished. Looks like they're going to be able to get away with this one, but I'm gonna say something, Chris. The scoreboard does not do the actual scoreline justice.
What did we say, KJ? That clock is not done until it hits 0, and it's not safe then! There's life with 1 second to go!
What a huge kickoff by OG. Just stuffed. Looked like a Thanksgiving turkey.
1 second on the clock, KJ. Do you believe in miracles? Oh, Biggie on the kickoff, and it's up! Hayes, he's got control, but he lost the ball. Adam, he takes a shot. It's still high, but no one's there to follow. Right down to the wire. Wasn't safe, but just couldn't finish it out. That is a debut match and a half, and Yahtzee going undrafted for the team, but he shows up big in this first game. 3 goals, 3 shots. Professor Freak, 2-on-3. Reaper Den, I gotta say, Reaper in the midfield. Phenomenal job moving the ball from the midfield to the offensive third. It was incredible to see. And you know what? Big E showing up huge for his team as well. Everyone in this first game played astonishing.
Yeah, and I mean, for this being the first game of the new season, of a new season, that game was incredible to watch. It really makes you wonder how this series is actually going to go, because that literally came down to the wire, the very last second. And I think if Mythical Rejects had had an opportunity to, I honestly think that they would have tied that game and we'd be looking at overtime right now.
Absolutely, and we should have went to Urban Central, but there's a lot of buttons to click and not a lot of me's to go around. Hey, quick little shameless plug here. If you would like to be a match admin and being live, helping out the streams and stuff, we're looking, staff apps, fill them out. We'd love to have you helping what we do here, but we get into game 2. Tarnished Warriors, they get win 1, but definitely wasn't comfortable. Took it all the way to the end, but, Mythical Rejects, they don't want to go down to match point quite yet, and I don't believe they want that either. Hayes shot, but just wide.
Oh, and what a commit from OG. Even though he got demoed on the play, I mean, that just buys your team time to be able to get back. But an unfortunate double commit may end up costing her.
Absolutely, Hayes. He gets a pop high. Reaper Den, he's going to be forced. Tries for the double touch, but just runs out of resources to work with. Yahtzee gets a hard hit up the sidewall, and Professor Freak with the catch. He's taking control, and he's taking nothing. Just wide, but he had everyone beat. Reaper Den running back. We'll get it back to Professor Freak. I actually love the coordination that's going on right now with Tarnished Warriors. They are in sync, getting the ball to each other and keeping it out of the possession of Mythical Rejects, which is what you want to see out of a team for threes.
Yeah, it's the awareness of where your teammate is, and Tarnish Warriors are doing a very good job of making sure that they're finding that person in the midfield, finding that opportunity to be able to pass the ball off. Even though 9 times out of 10 we've been seeing Professor Freak on the ball, the rest of the team is actually looking for him. They're not trying to go for those solo plays all of the time.
Yeah, and right now, going down a minute 30 in, no goals scored yet. A lot of pressure from both sides. Hayes takes that shot from both, and the follow-up is good. Hayes, get him on the board first.
Oh, that is... Yahtzee and Reaper both living in Spain, but without the S. Neither one able to make a touch. And, a touch there saves a goal. We're still tied 0-0, but great job by Hayes to kind of just take his time with it and make sure that he was all good, and what a save by Animosity.
Huge. Coming up for the Mythical Rejects, looking much more, I will say, positionally safe in what they are doing. There was no free goals by any means in Game 1, but they're always having one person in the net. Big E can't make it to it. Reaper Den beautifully positioned, and they'll tie it up.
And this was kind of one of those things that I talked about in the little podcast beforehand. Professor Freak coming in with the demo on Hayes makes that really awkward, and it gives a smoke screen, and Animosity and OG can't really react to it to the speed of the shot. So very well done by Professor Freak to be able to open that up.
The immediate responses right now are very, very good signs of these teams. They are able to get right back in it. They're not letting the scoreboard run up. Dare I, tempt that into reality, but players are doing a very good job putting everyone in check, and that demo opens up a lot. Yahtzee gonna take the space. Gonna let this one play out. He doesn't need to make a touch, and a shot comes through. Animosity, rip it downfield. Reaper Den, great speed, beating Hayes on that one. Mythical Rejects, that's a back post! Oh, it's still there! Hayes, he cleans it up. The clear couldn't come through, and they got the lead back.
I mean, Chris, you play threes, and I know how much you like threes. What is the one piece of rotational advice you could give? Where should you be positioning yourself? Because if Yahtzee's at the back post there, that never happens. Freak is not forced into an awkward save. He's not forced into an awkward touch. And Mythical Rejects are not able to capitalize on that, because right now, they have themselves another opportunity here as Hayes is going to put this on target, almost doubles that in, and not able to. And Chris, this is crazy.
Oh, this is absolutely nuts. Hayes, he's pulling out all the stops, just can't get there quite yet. That one's beautifully wrapped, but Yahtzee, he'll cut that down. Adam gets beat by Professor Freak. Not a lot of pressure, though. Yahtzee, he's now coming in, guns blazing, big miss, Reaper Den shoots and scores!
Oh, what a great shot by Reaper, but Adam got a hand on this. Almost able to get that out and popped up off the crossbar. Just an unfortunate turn of events. And Chris, we've got a minute 23 left, and this game is so back and forth. Nobody's really taking total control yet.
No, and I mean, for the Rejects, you just know they're picking opportunities. It's high in the sky. Hayes is going to meet there all day of the week. Yahtzee, he was looking infield. Professor Freak, not one to be too airborne, I gotta say. I mean, he's taken his control. His ground plays have been great. Maybe he also realized he was beat to that one. It was out of his reach, but I'm not gonna blame him too much. Hayes, he's been all over that, but listen, you just can't match the speed of Professor Freak on the ground. That one's right into the midfield. Reaper Den's got a hat trick!
What is happening here? Chris, we could not have asked for a better series right now.
Oh, absolutely not. Everyone is playing beyond expectations. I mean, Reaper Den, I had no idea who he was coming into this. He has proven who he can be and is being That is a beautiful touch from Hayes. Has Animosity downfield. Professor Freak with the 50. That Dominus body giving him that reach. No boost in net for Hayes, but the shot's not on. Reaper Den, you gotta block that one because he's been shooting perfectly this game. Big E to take advantage. Finds Hayes again, who takes it up, looks for the demo. He has the touch, but he doesn't have it, and it's Big E for the lead. A sniper, KJ!
I'm keeping it clean. I'm keeping it clean. I'm keeping it clean. I'm keeping it clean.
You may be, but Big E is not. He is coming in clutch in these games, getting those goals. Now, can they hold on to the lead is the question.
I think a better question is going to end up being, can they expound on the lead that they have? And there's a good opportunity for it. Hayes going to put that one wide and still going to put it in.
Hayes following up. That back wall is clinical in this one. Beautiful first touch, just out of the reach of every defender. And it's right back on it. You can't give him that space. 15 to go, 2 goals down. Roles reversed here, but can Tarnished Warriors do what Mythical Rejects could not and take us to overtime?
This is going to be very interesting to see him. What a save from Hayes. Able to turn that ball away. That ball's going to drop in Chris. It is game 3, and we have a tied series. This is exciting.
Exciting is the understatement of the century, KJ, with how these teams are performing. This is legend. Wait for it. Dairy legendary, KJ.
You forgot to do the rest of it, but it's fine. I will allow the pass this time.
I'm just a kid in a candy store right now with how these teams are playing. Everyone blowing away my expectations.
Before all this, on the actual podcast, we kind of were ragging on this Mythical Rejects team with the 60 South. OG has kind of blown us all out of the water and basically told us to go eat our socks. Like, he has played phenomenally. He is making sure that he's in the best position that he can be. He may not always make the touch, but he's causing the hesitation. And that is huge when you're trying to create space for your team to make an offensive push.
Oh, absolutely. And I've got to say as well, Reaper Den, for how he was doing, he definitely did not miss a beat. I mean, he got all 3 of the goals for the Warriors there. And that's not an easy feature to do. He's at 100 salary. Like, this man, do we expect him to perform? Absolutely. Do we expect him to be the #1 player on the team? By all means, no. But he is performing. He is shining right now. He is in his element. And I love to see that all 3 of these players on this Warriors team can come out any day and do what they do best and get wins. So, can they keep that going? Who is taking us to match point first? Well, it's game 3, and it is underway. Yahtzee, he can't get that final shot. Animosity downfield. Reaper into the corner. Trying to get that forward. Professor Freak ended up backwards, but that's a big misplay. Finds it the opposite direction. Yahtzee for the cleanup shot, but it's Big E on the save.
Just looking at how these guys are rotating around each other, trying to figure out where they're fitting in best, who's going to be playing that first man, and that's a misplay in and of itself. What a demo. Oh, I had to pause for a second. I thought Hayes was going to put that in, and that would have been the greatest pass of this series from OG Big E.
Well, I do have... Oh, yeah, go on.
Well, I was going to say, rotationally, these guys are understanding where their teammate is and making the best of what could be a bad situation.
Oh, absolutely. And you know what? For noting 2 big mistakes that have been made, they're really the only mistakes that I can point out in this entire series so far. I mean, it's game 3, and we've almost had a near perfect series in terms of underlying plays that just lead to goals. Like, every goal has been earned from both these teams. They have not gone uncontested. Everything has been just back and forth between all these teams. Even Reaper there getting a hand up on Hayes' shot. It's clinical from these teams. We're halfway in, and a goal hasn't been scored yet. Professor Freak, he's trying to change that. Reaper Den's looking for demos, but he doesn't come away with anything. Hayes, lone man shot, back post, saved by Freak, but it takes 2 up. Freak, he'll extend it, but not on net. He's got Reaper Den in support. Adam, huge save. Hayes pushes it further downfield.
Yeah, and I mean, just looking at this, game 1, goal scored within 15 seconds. Game 2, it took almost a minute. We're 2 minutes and 45 seconds into this one, and there has yet to be a goal scored. And it just goes to show that these guys are really starting to heat up, and it's really nice to see.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they know what's at stake now. You don't want to go down in the series this close to the debut. And, well, one of them is going to have to, sadly. But, I mean, Game 5 is very likely at this point. Adam finds it to the back wall. Hayes rips it to the top corner, but just gets denied. Back wall again, but saved by Yahtzee. The defense absolutely on lock for Tarnished Warriors right now. They are feeling a little bit more pressure than the Rejects are, but it is still neck and neck. And it's OG Biggie into the midfield, but it's no one to be found.
Something else I kind of noticed is that we haven't really said Professor Freak's name too much. Mythical Rejects has done a very good job on taking him out of the play and making sure that he's not becoming a factor. Tarnished Warriors, they've got to figure out an answer for Hayes, because Hayes has just been all over this team.
Oh, absolutely, Big E. He's trying to do it himself. He gets the bump almost there, but not quite. We are less than a minute away, and we could have overtime for Game 3, unless Reaper Den has something to say about it. Huge play for the Warriors.
What a passing play. Great job from Freak to look downfield, sees Reaper waiting on the wings, and just says, "Here, you can have this ball, and you can score it." And here we are, 38 seconds left, and I don't know, with the way that this game here is going, to be honest with you, there could be a goal within the next 5 seconds.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, no team is out of it. Last game ended in a 2-goal deficit, or 2-goal separation, but it still felt like it was 1 goal dividing it. But 10 seconds to go. Mythical Rejects, they got to get something. It's a demo play that might happen. Adam, huge dunk! It's in! We've got a tied game with 5 seconds left!
What did I say? What did I say? Just call me the prediction master. Don't actually say the last part. Call me the prediction master, because that doesn't sound very good.
Well, it does not, but what does sound nice is these teams giving it their all, but it might just not happen. Big save from Adam. Hayes is trying to keep it out. Professor Freak doesn't want this to go to overtime. He's to the back wall. Yahtzee is in support! It's off the post! Oh my goodness, KJ, my heart cannot take this series.
Oh, what? Yahtzee is going to be hearing ding in his head after that one. Listen, if anything, that may be the goal that separates this game.
What?
And what a save from Reaper.
Someone give this man an MVP for the season award right now, because if we don't, I don't know who will get it. Biggie, can he do it to Professor Freak? He can't. Gets it to the corner. Great play from Freak, but he's low on boost. Adam gets faked. He didn't know that. And Reaper Den to take control. Shot's good! My king! He does it and takes him the match point!
series this has been. And Chris, this is only game 3. There is a serious potential for game 5, especially with how back and forth these guys have gone. My God, just look at the shots, right? You've got 8 coming out from uh, Tarnished Warriors. You've got 9 coming out from Mythical Rejects. The pressure is there. Mythical Rejects just has to start converting. If they start converting and being able to get these goals, I think they will be able to push us into game 5. But for Tarnished Warriors, hey, keep doing what you're doing because obviously it's working.
I don't know how this game can get that much better, but I do believe that both these teams are able to one-up what we have already witnessed, and I am all for it here. I mean, Reaper Den has been clinical. Shooting 2 for 1. How do you even do it? Who knows? But all players on Tarnished Warriors putting up 400 points in that game. They know what's at stake, and they push it that much farther. But I gotta say, Mythical Rejects, if they're even more clinical on their play, then who knows? You know, the offense is there for Mythical Rejects, but Tarnished Warriors, they're picking their opportunities perfectly. I mean, it is stunning how good they are able to do so, and right now, it is Estadio Vida for Game 4. We know what Game 4 leads in RLCS. Will this map be the same curse? We will find out. Actually, what's interesting to see is that I think orange and blue are reversed on this map.
They are, and Chris, I hate to point this out, but there was a serious opportunity. There was a serious opportunity about 10 seconds into this one. OG missing the open net. There was no Tarnished Warrior back in defense. And Hayes gave a beautiful pass over, and this is another good opportunity, but nobody there to capitalize on it. And that's been the telltale sign of this series so far.
Oh my, what a shot, but just off the post. I mean, definitely always having someone there. It's been kind of a staple to the point where you almost expect the defense to just be in the position. So it's almost not even necessary. Big E, holy cow. That was insane angle. I don't know what more we could get out of these players, but I feel like the best is still yet to come. And, well, minute 30 in, we are definitely getting what we asked for. The only thing more we could want is Game 5. Reaper Den finds it into the midfield. Yahtzee doesn't come away with a touch, but the smoke screen play does benefit them. Pass over. Hayes wasn't quite there, but he does maintain possession of the ball. Professor Freak finds Yahtzee over 1. Adam lone back in net. Handles it well. Hayes quick follow-up. Reaper Den with the hand up. Adam tries to get it out of harm's way. Big E to follow. Professor Freak beat by Hayes. It's back downfield, but neither team having a real opportunity here.
Yeah, good job controlling that from Reaper, making sure that he gives his team an opportunity to get back. And that's a interesting fake from Hayes. Not really sure how that one worked. And I don't know, Chris. This is the most back and forth threes game I think I have seen in a while.
Oh, absolutely.
That isn't 100% professional.
I do believe that this is possibly the greatest start to the season we could have asked for. And we all thought it was going to be a sweep, really. I mean, you went against the desk here by, you know, just on principle. But we actually got a real good series on our hands, and I think we got to put respect on everyone's name now in the season. This is just building the pathway for everyone else. We know it's going to come down to something huge. It's a demo! Yep. Double demo paved the way. Lead for the Warriors.
Yeah, and I think one of the biggest issues here is Adam just sitting in the back. And it's brutal. I've seen it happening throughout this entire series so far. If you notice, after Adam hits the ball and is on his rotate back, he sits right in the middle of the net, and that's gonna get you killed 9 times out of 10 because you're just gonna be in a really bad spot.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's not something you want to build a habit of. Can it be very useful given Division 2? Absolutely. Always just having someone back is going to separate you from other teams because you're always going to have that chance to get a save on it. But don't make it a habit, especially when you won't have a lot of time left in this game. Hayes, he puts that up high. Professor Freak to meet Adam there. Hayes, not a lot of boost. Big E going to take over, but he doesn't like what he sees. Yahtzee trying to run that interference yet again. That's how they got the lead, and they're trying to get on the insurance plan here. But a minute to go. Mythical Rejects, they've got to come up with something. We know they have before. Can they do it yet again?
Yeah, and the fortitude is what's going to really be the big telltale sign and secret. Hayes, great touch. Being able to get this opportunity in a 2v1, and that's it. It's a tie game, Chris.
Oh my goodness. Hayes finds Adam upfield. Reaper Den, he was playing safe, getting boost, but he did not see that play develop, and it is tied up. 42 on the clock. Who's got more pressure on them right now? I want to say Mythical Rejects, but Tarnished Warriors, they know what this team is going to be capable of. They cannot give them an inch or they will take a mile.
And they've been proving that this whole series. They've been taking miles and miles and miles, and that's a good opportunity there. She's not able to put that one in. That's exactly the same thing that happened in the very first play. Oh, that is so unfortunate. And then a double commit comes out.
Every time someone goes for the ball now, I'm holding my breath for something incredible to happen. But it could be overtime. Hayes wants to kill it. He will. Pressure is on. Do we get 5 or do we end it on a Stadio Vita? It is only
Rejects need to do something.
It's got to be clinical, and I think it's got to happen fast. A long overtime does not benefit them. Hayes, ground pinch, not going to find it. Oh.
Chris, my heart is beating now, and Freak gonna be able to clean up the series. But my God, this scoreboard and the 3-1 scoreline does not do this series justice at all.
No, I mean, this, honestly, closer than a Game 5 could have even given us. Tarnished Warriors played excellent. Mythical Rejects played excellent. It is just a matter of, well, one bad double commit. Possibly the only double commit we saw all series long, and that is where it ends. That's the game of Rocket League. You've got to play at your best at all times. But I gotta say, KJ, what a debut it was.
You know, I may have gone against the desk, but I think Mythical Rejects need to look at this as a win.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely don't take this series as a heavy loss. OG, Flucci kind of ragged on him a little bit there earlier, but OG really, really surprised everybody.
Oh, absolutely. OG Big E, for his first ever competitive series, played great. Played better than great. I mean, you don't know the environment until you're into it. And right now, OG Big E, there's a lot of players in that lobby that I don't think can be disappointed in their performance. I don't think anyone played bad. I don't think everyone played great. That was damn good Rocket League, KJ. That's how we're going to end all of these great series. That line right there.
Man, you took the curse word from me.
I did. One per stream. You know what's got to happen. But guys, that is going to do it for us. We have got Saturday night matches tomorrow. It is a packed house. And if this series is any indication of what is to come for the season, you better not miss a single thing. But for now, I have been Chris with a K. Joined with me is KJ, and we will see you guys tomorrow for more TCS. Thank you for watching. Have a great night.